Assalamualaikum and greetings to my lecturer, Mr. Mashahir. My name is Tayang Suryati binti Satimin and I'm from Group 80-2048. Today I will present about the current issue in agricultural economic and my topic is food security and unsustainable agriculture in Malaysia. Okay, let me start with the introduction. Agricultural economic is the study of how societies utilize available resources to satisfy human needs. Agricultural is one of the important economic sectors in Malaysia. Since a consistent farm surplus is one of the sources of technological and commercial development, agricultural economics has a place in the economic of development. Okay, next we move to the topic of discussion. The first one is unsustainable agriculture and poor food safety policies. Malaysia food policies is facing huge challenges, among which the most urgent is the skyrocketing global food price. The government must address the issue to prevent from unstable food supply from impacting low-income groups and unsustainable agricultural development from causing irreversible damage to the natural environment. The second one is inadequate and unstable of food supply. Due to the global climate anomalies and the COVID-19 pandemic, the food supply in Malaysia is facing disruption while food prices have skyrocketed. It will increase basic cost of living for middle and low income groups. And the third one is Malaysia is rely on imported chemical fertilizer and cheap migrant workers. For Malaysia, it relies heavily on fertilizer imports from neighboring countries such as China, United States, Indonesia, Canada, and Russia. Malaysian employers are most likely to pick foreign workers over domestic workers in the notion of being able to save up on wages expenses. Nonetheless, foreign workers' productivity is undoubtedly proven by the increasing demand in the need of foreign workers. Next is factor related to the topic. The first one is worse soil quality. Soil erosion caused by continuous soil degradation, genetic erosion, and depletion of freshwater resources are all threatening the basic conditions of producing food. The good condition of the soil is important because it is one of the sources of agricultural production. The second one is labor shortage lead to inadequate energy. Due to the border closure after the COVID-19 outbreak, migrant workers are only allowed to leave but not enter the country, thus leading to severe worker shortage in the agricultural sector. As such, many farmers and agricultural operators are forced to reduce the scale of farming. And the third one is inadequate input of production such as chemical fertilizer. Chemical fertilizers are made of ammonia, while natural gas is the main component to synthesize ammonia. Since the price of natural gas, which is supposed to replace coal, has increased, the prices of ammonia and chemical fertilizer also increased tremendously as a result. Adding to that, increases in raw material costs such as crude oil and natural gas, which resulted in greater transportation costs, and exchange rate fluctuation were among the factors that contributed to the increase in fertilizer price. So as a conclusion, Malaysian government should embrace a new development mindset and comprehensive planning in order to transform the current agricultural model into sustainable agriculture. This will allow us to increase food supply despite the increasingly limited land and energy resources, improve the well-being of farmers, and bring about positive changes to the environment. The ultimate goal is to fully utilize modern technology to establish a healthy agricultural ecosystem, which consists of developed upstream, midstream, and downstream sectors, in order to completely transform the sectors. And lastly, this is all my references, and that's all for my presentation today. Thank you for listening to my video presentation, and thank you for your time. Have a great day.